Rice was playing six today, and we can see him everywhere on the field. Merino was playing LCM, and we could not even see him. The first goal was as a result of him not marking Tillemans very well, not following him into the space that Gabriel has left behind, following Watkins around. And I feel we really feel, or we felt the impact of Saliba not playing today. Because Timber today is always at the point where Partey has left to cover up in the midfield.
2-2 draw. Arsenal against Aston Villa today. Like, what's your reaction?
Well, I feel by now everyone should know that I'm always upset. But today I'm actually not moved. So I was expecting an Aston Villa win today. Now the fact that you have a team that don't have players to compete, that don't have a bench to compete, that the players are not fit, that is constantly being ravaged by injuries. I feel when they keep giving you 1 point, I feel we should still tell them thank you. At least it's not a L. It is it is 1 point in the bag. It is in the title race that we are dropping points like this. But then I feel we should still stay in closer range with Liverpool. 1 point today is not bad, looking at the situation of things. But I feel we could get more from the players that we have on ground. Merino today for me was not really it. Odegaard today for me was not really it. Ava to me today, although he scored, was not really it. So we can't keep saying this week in, week out without getting a result. We've told our coach, Mikel Arteta, play Partey in the midfield. Play him there. Rice was playing six today, and we can see him everywhere on the field. Merino was playing LCM, and we could not even see him. The first goal was as a result of him not marking Tillemans very well, not following him into the space that Gabriel has left behind, following Watkins around. And I feel we really feel, or we felt the impact of Saliba not playing today. Because Timber today is always at the point where Partey has left to cover up in the midfield. So the space is there, was not enough, was not well managed by Gabriel. And because Gabriel was gone, Merino was not filling in. Rice that was supposed to be there is out running all around. Merino was supposed to be there doing everything. So as long as he's not there doing it, and as long as we don't have players that are fit enough to play the pattern of the coach, to play what he wants, as long as we are keeping our 1 point in the bag, I feel that will be enough till they get players that we need. Because at this point, I don't see a way forward. I see Liverpool already winning the league. They now have a 7 point gap ahead of us. Is it 7 or 6? A 6 point gap ahead of us with a game in hand. Let's just say 9 points ahead of us. We have 16 games to go. So I don't see any miracle that can still happen going forward.
Let's talk about when Arsenal was 2-0 up, 2-1 to 2-2. Like, how do you feel? Because they come back for Aston Villa against Arsenal. If it was the other way around, it would have been okay now. It's better. But for that to happen against Arsenal, like, how do you feel about the comeback?
Well, I felt the coach was too passive today. Well, Skelly had a good game today. But I feel the injury that we have to Saliba today is one of the major talking points that people are failing to talk about. If Saliba had played, I don't see them coming back from 2 goals. But Saliba did not play, and you are 2 goals up. Well, some people will say it's too early for me when I say he's supposed to have made the change. Bring on Kiwior. Let us switch to a 3-man defense. Bring on Kiwior. Let us see out the game already. 2-0 in our house.
But it was too early now.
Yeah,
Also,
I know you are going to say it's too early, but then bring it on. Okay, fine. 2-1 up. We can still bring on Kiwior to come and secure the 3 points. But you don't have now. I feel as an human being, you play to what you have. You don't have the offensive power to go ahead and chase more goals. Then play to your goals. You are the coach that is always signing defenders, week in, season out. Now come in and bring all of them inside the game. Let them do what you have brought them to do. I don't think there's no reason why he did not play Kiwior today to be the extra man in defense, or Tierney himself to come and be the extra man in defense today. Just lock it all down. Don't let Tierney have anything to do. Because the midfield was not really giving anything. Rice was trying to be here and there. And so he's always leaving the six. And I think due to the tactics we were playing, he was moving around playing. I think we were playing double eight today. Odegaard was he was the one playing the advanced 7 today. So Partey is the one playing the 6. And once Partey is gone, Gabriel has shifted. Merino is supposed to be there, but Merino is not. Timber is gone to 2. Then Merino is supposed to be there with Gabriel, but Gabriel is the only one there. If you see all the crosses that was played in, it was over one man. The first one was over Gabriel. There was no one at the back of Gabriel. Timber was nowhere to be found. If you look at the second one, the ball was over Avart. There was no one there. Partey was the one that was supposed to be marking him. So due to all these glitches in the availability of players that we have, we suffered today. We lost 2 points. I feel, and I'll still say again, if you have, if your manpower that you have is your defense, play the defense that you have gathered money, that you have used money to gather over the time. Play it today. See the game out. Win your game. Secure your 3 points. Let people say what they will say. People said the same thing against Man City, and we got our 1 point at the end. But let's play your defense till you are able to assemble a better offensive team.
Talking about Kai Havertz now, let's talk about Kai Havertz. The goal, like the handball, like how do you feel about that? Like your reaction to that?
Yeah, well, he scored a goal today, and I think that's good for his confidence going forward. As regards that one, that boy is an handball. And according to FIFA rule, once the ball strikes any part of your arm and it leads to a goal, it is to be disqualified. And it is a clear handball. So kudos to the Premier League for giving that one. It was the right call. Even in my opinion, it was the right call.
Okay, now, like I know I've asked you this before, but I just want to ask you again, like how confident are you? The draw and Liverpool win. Like how confident are you going to the next game? Like judging based on title.
I feel one thing I've learned over time that I think is really, really weighing us down. That I really feel we have not Arsenal team as a whole. They've not imbibed it very well. Is the fact that it is the extra win, it is the extra length that gives you the win. Now let's take for example look at Liverpool today. Liverpool scored 2 goals within the space of 3 minutes. 2 goals. That is the championship mentality that we are looking for. A champion's mentality rather that we are looking for. Be ready to scratch out. See now, Liverpool were looking for a goal. They brought on Nunes, and he gave them the goal. There is no one on our bench that can come in and give us a goal. Not Sterling. In fact, Sterling is the only outfield player or the only forward or attacking player that we have on the bench. The others are defense. So you can't tell me that we are looking for a goal and we are bringing on Tierney, we are bringing on Kiwior, we are bringing on Jorginho, we are bringing on Zinchenko. It's not a right move in my own opinion. So I feel let's just as an Arsenal fan that I am, and for those ones out there, let's just keep enjoying the game for the rest of the season, and just hope that somewhere along the line Man City wakes up and Man City go on that their 16 game unbeaten run that they always do, and they win again this season.
So like now you're not in support of Liverpool to win the league.
I'm not in support of Liverpool to win the league. I don't really want them to win the league at all.
Okay, now thank you very much.